Well, the latest clashes in Kharkiv come as a huge convoy of Russian armoured vehicles is now about 20 to 25 kilometres northwest of the capital, Kyiv. Well, for some analysis of where things currently stand, I'm joined in studio by our international affairs editor, Armen Georgian. Armen, that convoy slowly making its way towards the capital. What do you make of the Russian advance so far?
Well, Western defence analysts have been quite surprised. They've talked about they've pointed to the various logistical and supply line problems that the Russian troops are having, as well as the problem of not having air superiority, which is something that clearly Russia expected to have early on, but that remains very much contested. So that is slowing up their advance as well. What do I make of it overall? I think, Sharon, basically what the Russian troops are doing is they're sort of trying to encircle the main urban areas and then press on beyond the encirclement. This has happened, for example, in Konotop in the north and Kherson in the south. So that suggests to me that they are, for the moment, trying to avoid actually going into the most densely populated urban areas. If they did, it would mean massive casualties for their troops. Huge civilian casualties already, and those civilian casualties have been mounting, but it would be a completely different level of conflict if they actually managed to get into the cities in large numbers. And one of the things that would happen if they did manage to do that would be that, you know, the reality would really sink in, particularly for the conscript soldiers that are being sent into this, that they're really not being welcomed as liberators, which is what they were told would happen. So in that sense, the morale problems presumably would increase as well. So essentially where we're at is that this offensive is trying to put towns and cities under siege, as far as I can make out, and use that to try to force political concessions out of the Zelensky government. He, of course, remains adamant that that will not work as an instrument of pressure.
Armen, you're staying here with us in studio. We'll be back with further analysis a little bit later on in the programme.